Hi, my name is Maria Furness, and welcome to another Gifts of Advent video series. Last week we heard from Linda about the gift of joy, and today I will be unwrapping the fourth gift of joy, which is, drum roll please, peace. I'm really excited to think about peace. I think it was great that I got this for the video because it forced me to think about how can I find peace in this Advent season. And I want to talk about peace through my favorite Christmas movie, which is Home Alone. Arguably, it's the best Christmas movie, some would say, and they would be right. And it's funny because a lot of people don't associate Home Alone with peace because it's kind of chaotic and it's all about this kid pulling pranks on these two adults, the Wet Bandits. In the middle of all that hijinks, there's a really beautiful message about the importance of family. So in one scene in the movie, Kevin is taking time to set up all these pranks to catch the Wet Bandits, and he stumbles upon the church and his neighbor, Old Man Marley. And Kevin happens to think that this guy in particular happens to be a shovel slayer or a murderer. And in reality, he's just a really nice neighbor man who assaults the streets of the neighborhood. And in the course of their conversation, they both commiserate about having issues with their family, which I'm sure many of us can relate to around this time of year, myself in particular. And Kevin shares that his biggest regret is that he didn't appreciate his family when they were there. He thinks that his family went away because he wished them away. And in reality, he was just left home alone, but he doesn't know that until later. And Old Man Marley, who is much older, he has similar issues with his family as well. He gets into a fight with his son, and many years pass and they don't talk. And he doesn't even remember what the fight is about, which I can relate to. Sometimes you just get mad at somebody and you kind of just forget why you're mad, and you let that distance and time grow. And then the more time that goes on, the harder it is to go back. So the two talk and they just take a beat and say thank you for their family. And then Kevin goes back and, does his thing with the Wet Bandits. But I really like that the whole tone of the movie shifts right then and there. It goes from being silly to remembering the heart of Christmas and the heart of this time, which is togetherness, and remembering who we belong to. In addition to belonging to our family, we belong to God. And a lot of times it's easy to lose that. We look down. I think a lot of us get bent over with the weight of the world on our shoulders. And God reminds us just to look up and say, I have this. And just remember that there is somebody out there who knows our fears, knows our doubts, and he shows up anyway. So as we journey closer to Advent, let us just take this time to remember who we belong to and ask Mary especially to borrow her peace during this time. Thank you so much for joining us for this Gifts of Advent series. Know that we'll be praying for you as we journey towards Advent and Christmas, and we'll see you soon.